at the time, when I was younger, I felt like it was just a lot of pressure. I was like, I'm just a guy that is making content on YouTube. Like, why am I now being seen as a role model? Like, I'm just a normal guy. Like, leave me alone. Whereas now, I just know so many people are inspired by the content I make. Even with like the doc, people have hit me up being like, you've inspired me so much to want to talk to my parents more and want to, really like improve my family relationship, because it's something a lot of people just forget about, or even with an African background have a bit of trouble having to deal with that. So I think it was cool that as a role model, like, I try to be the best person I can, and I'm human, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm not perfect, but I try to every time I do make a mistake, try to improve on it and show everyone like there's always better ways to be. And
What if I told you that a teenager playing FIFA in his bedroom would become one of the most influential entrepreneurs of our generation? A young man who started with nothing but a gaming console and a dream now sits on a business empire worth over $100 million. This is the incredible transformation story of KSI, from unknown gamer to global superstar. But before we dive into this mind-blowing journey, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to StoVibe for more incredible success stories that will change your perspective on life. Back in 2009, when most teenagers were worried about homework and weekend plans, a 16-year-old Olajide Olatunji was grinding FIFA matches in his small bedroom in Watford, England. KSI, which stands for Knowledge, Strength, Integrity, wasn't born from some grand business plan or family wealth. It was born from pure passion and an unstoppable work ethic. While his friends were out partying, KSI was perfecting his craft, uploading FIFA gameplay videos that barely got 100 views. The early days were brutal. Imagine spending hours editing videos only to see single-digit view counts. Most people would quit after a few weeks, but KSI had something different, an unshakable belief in his vision. His first breakthrough came when he started incorporating comedy skits and his infectious personality into gaming content. This wasn't just about FIFA anymore, this was about entertainment. KSI understood something that most content creators miss. People don't just watch for the game, they watch for the person behind the screen. By 2011, KSI had cracked the YouTube algorithm code. His subscriber count exploded from thousands to millions within just 2 years. But here's the key lesson. He didn't just follow trends, he created them. When everyone was doing basic gameplay, KSI was creating elaborate skits, characters, and storylines that kept viewers coming back for more. The genius of KSI's approach was understanding his audience on a deeper level. He knew that young people craved authenticity, humor, and relatability. Every video became a masterclass in engagement, with his loud, energetic personality becoming his trademark. His catchphrases became internet memes, his reactions became legendary, and his content became appointment viewing for millions. But building a YouTube empire isn't just about entertainment, it's about consistency. KSI was uploading multiple videos per week, responding to comments, collaborating with other creators, and constantly evolving his content strategy. While others treated YouTube as a hobby, KSI treated it like a business from day one. Here's where KSI's story becomes a masterclass in business strategy. Instead of staying comfortable in his YouTube success, he recognized that true wealth comes from diversification. In 2015, he made his first major pivot: music. Critics laughed when a YouTuber announced he was becoming a rapper. They stopped laughing when his songs started hitting the UK charts. His debut single, Lamborghini, featuring P Money, wasn't just a vanity project. It was a calculated move to expand his brand beyond gaming. The music industry initially dismissed him as just another YouTuber trying to be something he wasn't. But KSI proved them wrong by studying the craft, working with established producers, and consistently improving his skills. The lesson here is profound. Don't let others define your limitations. KSI refused to be boxed into the gaming YouTuber category. He saw himself as an entertainer, an entrepreneur, and a brand. This mindset shift was crucial for everything that followed. In 2018, KSI made perhaps his most audacious career move: professional boxing. The announcement seemed insane. A YouTuber challenging other internet personalities to boxing matches? The traditional sports world was skeptical, the media was dismissive, and even his fans were confused. But KSI understood something revolutionary. He wasn't just boxing, he was creating a new form of entertainment. The build-up, the trash talk, the training montages, the press conferences, everything was content. Every punch thrown was building his brand in ways traditional marketing never could. The first fight against Joe Weller drew over 1.6 million live viewers. The rematch with Logan Paul broke pay-per-view records and proved that influencer boxing wasn't just a gimmick. It was a legitimate entertainment industry. KSI had essentially created a new sport category, while simultaneously proving that content creators could compete with traditional athletes in terms of drawing power and revenue. While everyone was focused on his entertainment career, KSI was quietly building a business empire. He co-founded Sidemen, a group that became one of the most successful content creator collectives in history. But this wasn't just about making videos together. It was about creating a multimedia entertainment company. Sidemen expanded into merchandise, live events, restaurants, and brand partnerships worth millions. KSI's share of this empire alone would make him wealthy, but he wasn't done. He launched his own music label, invested in various startups, and began developing his personal brand as a legitimate businessman. The transformation from gamer to mogul required developing completely new skill sets. KSI had to learn about contracts, negotiations, investment strategies, and corporate partnerships. He surrounded himself with experts, never let his ego prevent him from learning, and approached business with the same intensity he brought to gaming. In 2022, KSI made his most significant business move yet, co-founding Prime Energy with Logan Paul. This partnership shocked everyone, considering their previous rivalry, but it demonstrated KSI's maturity as a businessman. Sometimes the best partnerships come from former competitors who understand each other's drive and ambition. Prime Energy became an overnight sensation, generating hundreds of millions in revenue within its first year. The secret wasn't just the product, it was the marketing genius behind it. KSI and Logan Paul had combined social media following of over 100 million people, creating instant market awareness that traditional companies spend decades trying to build. But launching a beverage company requires more than social media influence. KSI had to learn about supply chains, regulatory compliance, international distribution, and retail partnerships. This wasn't content creation anymore. This was serious business requiring serious skills. KSI's journey wasn't without massive setbacks and failures. His early music career faced harsh criticism, his boxing matches generated controversy, and his business ventures required enormous financial risks. The key to his success wasn't avoiding failure. It was learning from every setback and using criticism as fuel for improvement. When traditional media dismissed him as just a YouTuber, he proved them wrong by succeeding in their industries. When music critics said he couldn't rap, he improved his craft and earned their respect. When sports commentators said influencer boxing was fake, he trained harder and delivered legitimate entertainment value. The mindset that separates successful entrepreneurs from dreamers is this: they view obstacles as opportunities and criticism as market research. Every negative comment taught KSI something about his audience, his competition, or his own areas for improvement. Today, KSI isn't just successful, he's influential. His journey from bedroom gamer to global entrepreneur has inspired millions of young people to pursue their own unconventional paths to success. He's proven that in the digital age, traditional gatekeepers can't stop someone with enough creativity, work ethic, and strategic thinking. His impact extends beyond entertainment and business. KSI has shown that success in the modern world requires constant evolution, strategic risk-taking, and the courage to reinvent yourself repeatedly. He's become a case study in personal branding, demonstrating how authenticity combined with strategic thinking can build an empire. KSI's transformation reveals the ultimate success formula for our generation. First, master one skill completely. In his case, content creation. Second, leverage that mastery to build an audience and establish credibility. Third, diversify strategically into related fields, where your existing audience provides competitive advantage. Fourth, take calculated risks that others won't take. Fifth, never stop learning and evolving. The most important lesson from KSI's journey is this: success today isn't about following traditional paths or waiting for permission. It's about creating your own opportunities, building your own platform, and having the courage to bet on yourself when others won't. From a teenager uploading FIFA videos to building a $100 million business empire, KSI's story proves that extraordinary success is possible for anyone willing to work for it. His journey from gamer to global star isn't just entertainment. It's a blueprint for turning passion into profit and dreams into reality. The difference between successful people and everyone else isn't talent or luck. It's the willingness to start before you're ready, continue when things get difficult, and evolve when the world changes around you. KSI embodies this mindset perfectly, and his story should inspire anyone who's ever been told their dreams are too big or too unconventional. If this incredible transformation story inspired you, make sure to subscribe to Stovibe for more motivational content that will change your perspective on what's possible in life. Hit that notification bell so you never miss our latest success stories and life lessons. Your journey to greatness starts with the decision to begin. So what are you waiting for?